Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only person you should care about impressing. Everybody else doesn't matter. So today we're gonna talk about your actions and your appearances. Because I see many people try to do the wrong things, right? Right. And basically, I just want to tell a quick backstory about myself. Before back then, I used to fake myself, fake how I acted outside, right? And just to impress girls, just to, you know, get the attention of other girls. Sometimes I would like change up my attitude and, change up my vibe just so I could get the attention of other people. But at the end of the day, it didn't work, right? So the that's just the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is basically just to tell you, right? Let me get straight to the point, brother. It's just to tell you that it doesn't matter. These people, what they think about you, their opinion about you don't matter. Because if you spend so much time trying to impress other people instead of trying to impress your own creator, what ends up happening is, number one, you get further and further away from your creator, and number two, you get further and further away from finding your true self. And if you're in self-improvement, you know that, one of the best and most important things is finding your own authenticity. Stop trying to impress other people other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There are many people out there, wear makeup, many guys out there, buying 10 out of 10 clothing, using their money on that to attract the opposite gender. And why? That's my question. Why? These people do that for a certain reason. They don't just do it because it makes them feel good. There's a difference between making yourself feel comfortable and feeling good, having like nice clothes, versus wearing nice clothes and it's obvious that you're trying to attract other people. You want that glance. Or when you're wearing that tight shirt, the Muslim gym YouTubers nowadays, they wear tight clothing. Even the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Don't wear tight clothing." They still wear them, right? Because they care about attention, about attracting the other people. And at the end of the day, we shouldn't follow these people. These guys are influencers. These freaking people who go out, who wear very tight clothing, who, have like a Bugatti and this and that, just to get a glance of other people, trying to make other people impressed, right? And at the end of the day, right, all these things are nice to have, but once our life revolves around trying to get these things or trying to be someone we're not, we get further and further away. Because what I realized is, ever since I was a kid, I've always been a simple guy. And what I mean by that is, my family didn't have a lot of money, right? My family didn't have a lot of money. And so what happened was, I've always been happy with a few clothing, some simple clothing, just eating and being with my family. That's what truly made me happy, right? But then I started to care about what other people thought about me, because the Red Pill, Andrew Tate, Hamza, all these YouTubers that are self-improvement YouTubers, putting stuff inside my mind to think that these materialistic things are gonna like bring me success. But it brought me off the straight path. I was in that road, right? And I wasn't happy. But once I found God, once I found Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through Islam, then that's when I found my true happiness. That's when I became fulfilled. Because, the brotherhood, the praying 5 times a day, the Quran, all of the things that come along with being Muslim. Some people see this as like a downside that you have to do, but once you truly look into it, it's not a downside. It's an upgrade in your life. These things are like upgrades in video games. You get in the video games, if you upgrade, you level up, you get certain things. I genuinely think that. And yeah, I just wanted to make that video to maybe someone that needs it. Stop trying to impress other people and only care about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Only care about Him. Because if you have two choices to impress this some guy, or some girl, whatever it may be, right? If you have a choice to attract the opposite gender or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, choose Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? Because at the end of the day, eternity will always trump 70 years, 100 years, how long you may live. Eternity is eternity, forever. That's enough for me. Improve your life and be the best possible man you can be. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.